Alright, what's going on everyone? Tis the One, and I just played on the most nostalgic map. Now, you could say it, to me personally, it's the most nostalgic map. Because, COD 4 is like my first, wow, I really love, I love the Call of Duties before that. Like, I would play the campaigns. I wasn't really into multiplayer before COD 4. But, yeah, COD 4 was the beginning of the glory days, as we put it. But no, this is the most nostalgic map to me because I don't know what it is about it. It's just I don't know, just the fact that you can just sit back and the game just isn't very fast. It's just very slow paced and you can take your time, sit back, pick guys off, wait for them to come, You can pick your spots and you kind of feel out the map, see how people play it. Because a lot of people play it like the way I do, they just sit back and wait for guys to come out of the woodworks. But there are also guys who rush, and that helps someone like me who likes to sit back, right? And in this game, I've benefited from the way I played a lot, and I felt like I was in control for a good amount of the game. But yeah, no, I ended up using the M40, and this is probably, I don't know, this might be my second favorite. It's got to be in my top 3 favorite snipers. It's got to be. It's probably the Intervention, maybe the DSR or Ballista. I don't know. That's tough. Because then you got the MSR from MW3, which apparently is also going to be in MW2, the new Call of Duty coming up, which is, sure. Does that mean the game's going to be good? No, but I guess it's cool to bring back weapons that we're familiar with and that we loved. So that's cool. It's cool and all, but aside from that, no, this game, I say it every time I play this game, but I had so much freaking fun, and it was actually... Like, I wasn't even I didn't have to try. Look at the way I'm playing. I'm not trying at all. I don't have to try at all. I think I went on like a 10 at some point in this game. And also the funny thing is, which I love this match ended up going the distance. We won the game, I think, but we only got like 47 points, I think, which was great. Spoiler alert, but no, this game was fantastic. This is the best game I've had on any Call of Duty in a while. Well, probably since the last time I played COD 4. But no, I did play a game before this, and it was on Pipeline again, but I didn't want to give another Pipeline game since I just played on that and shared it with you before the Shipment one, which, Shipment I wouldn't play. Here's the thing, when I play COD 4 now, it's kind of difficult, which is it's sad because it's kind of difficult to get into a game. But I try to, if I can get in the pregame lobby, I try to vote random for maps that I normally don't play on, because I've noticed it seems like the game, like, I don't know if it's designed this way where like, oh, it's trying to pick maps for you, or it rolls maps like no matter what you choose, the options are usually the same. It's usually like, I don't know, Pipeline or Shipment or like Ambush. I love Showdown. Showdown is one of my favorite maps of all time. Might be like that's like a top 5 favorite map ever for me. Like, that's how much I love it. And it's frustrating because it never gets voted for, and not even that it doesn't get voted for often whenever I come on here. And again, I don't come on here often, so I can't, or we're talking about a small sample size. But it's the maps are usually rolled like similar maps, which is basically what I'm saying. There's not much of the game. Sometimes it doesn't let you play on a bunch of maps because it just rolls the same ones over and over. But yeah, no, but I love this map, Overgrown. This map is probably in my, there's so many maps I love, and basically from any map from 2007 to 2012, I love those maps. Basically, there's some better than others. It's funny because the worst maps back then would be considered like the like great maps nowadays. Be like, whoa, a map like, I'm just thinking, I don't know, the Black Ops 2. Let's think of Black Ops 2 maps that people didn't like. Turbine, because it was huge, it was massive, and it just played a little slower. I liked it, looking back, and eventually as I played the game more, I appreciated it in another way. Because obviously, like, you don't vote for Turbine, right? And Plaza was another one. I wasn't really too keen on that map. It was cool. The design was cool, like the dubstep room and all that. But there weren't many maps. Like, I can't really complain about maps in that game. Maybe Dig. But and then again, that map was considered like pretty bad back then, but for today's standards, it would be great. Like it would be like, wow, let's keep voting for this map. And looking back on it, it really wasn't that bad of a map. It's just that there were so many great maps that any map that didn't even like live up somewhat to the standard of those maps, they were considered like hot flaming garbage. Overflow was another unpopular map, which again I enjoyed it, you know, because the thing about Black Ops 2 is, I know I'm talking about COD 4, but I just talking about Black Ops 2 for now. All those maps. The reason why like some of us didn't like a certain map was because we couldn't play a certain way, but all you really had to do was adjust to the map and learn the spawns and all that, and then it was like, wow, this is really fun. This map actually isn't that bad, and it really wasn't. There wasn't a single bad map on the game. Even the DLC maps that they made, and they would release what, four new DLC maps each season. I think there was 4 seasons in Black Ops 2. I think there were always 4 seasons, but or not seasons, but you know what I mean, 4 DLC packs. And they also had the Peacekeeper, the weapon. That was the first, I think, DLC weapon added to Call of Duty. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but that's why the Peacekeeper was like, whoa, you know, everyone was buying it. And yeah, the Peacekeeper was like, wow, it was like breaking news. They added a new weapon, which was like never seen before. Because usually, nowadays they add weapons later, every season or every like 2 months, it seems like. But back then, back in those days, they would roll out all the weapons for the whole game cycle, and then you would have to use them like in that for the rest of the year, for the rest of the game cycle, well, forever basically. And that's kind of weird. Like nowadays, we're so used to, like, I feel like people get bored because we're so used to weapons just being like rolled out constantly, new weapons, new content. But the only real like new content we got was maps, which was, we got excited for that. We were happy with that. So why is it that we need like new weapons all the time? Why can't you come out with a full game, work on a full game? You used to be able to. Why can't you do it now? You have more resources, you have more people. You think you would have to, like, you think it would be easier to do that again, to make games like these. Literally all you need to do is basically copy and paste. Let's go back to like the best Call of Duty, let's say like Black Ops 2, whatever your favorite Call of Duty is. I won't disagree with you on any Call of Duties that you say is the best from 2007, 2012. If you say anything after that is the greatest Call of Duty, you're on crack. You know what I mean? You could say COD 4 Remastered, but again, that's kind of COD 4, and it was basically copy and paste. But again, this is proof. You literally just need to copy and paste, and it'll be a great game. I mean, this game is proof. And why they haven't done that, again, it beats me. But I've been preaching that for years, and still we haven't gotten another. I mean, the closest we've gotten was MW2 Remastered campaign, which is like, oh, cool. I mean, that's just kind of it's like a big tease. It's like we get MW2 Remastered, but it's just the campaign, which, I mean, the campaign was great. But I mean, if that's the only thing that you're gonna release with it, it's like, just don't give us it at all, because at that point you're just taunting us. But now, just to go back to COD 4, I mean, this map, Overgrown, is one of my favorite maps, and for some reason, I love this map just purely based off nostalgia. I mean, you could say that for any map, because like, oh, I remember this map playing on you know, my childhood, reminds me of my childhood. But I mean, this map, for some reason, I don't know what it is about it. Let me know if you agree or you think the same, but this map just reminds me of just like the old days. I don't know what it is about this map. I love it though, and there's something about going on that roof. I mean, you know what I mean if you've played on this map. Going on that roof, sniping, or just like, I don't know, just playing casually. You know, no one does that anymore. The little things like that I miss, because it just doesn't get done. People are like sweating, and let's not have those people come onto these games. So if the Modern Warfare 2019 losers, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be honest. If you play the way that I'm thinking of, and we're all thinking of, either, you know, I mean, camping is one thing, but to think that you're good and you're camping, that's another. Like, if you're a camper and you're playing casually, you know you're garbage, I don't care. But if you're acting like you're good and you're like,
oh my gosh, oh, I'm getting off on it,
well, that's gonna piss me off, and you're a loser. I'm sorry if you play like that. But no, I every time it was funny too, because every time I play on this map too, on Overgrown, I always use the M40, because I love playing like that, just sitting back and just blending in with, I feel like that's another thing, you're all gillied out, and then you're blending in with the grass and all that, the bushes, so it's like easy to blend in. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. This game is, there hasn't been a better game than this game since Black Ops 2, and there won't be another better game than this, which is sad, because this isn't even really like a new game. It's just a remastered version of an old one. Obviously, it's just a copy and paste game. So if you can't even make a game better than a copy and paste game from 2007, then odds are, like, if you haven't done it in over a decade, or actually no, it's been a decade since Black Ops 2, right? 2012, now it's 22. So if you couldn't do it, but like by now, then odds are you're probably never gonna do it. But yeah, that's all I got on this one. I had tons of fun on this map. You guys should definitely play it if you're not gonna play like a loser. But yeah, this has been one.